shit, is that one?
No, because it's the second one. Anyway, we're recording, so whatever. I don't. Is it longer? I don't fucking know. I didn't even read it. Hold on. It is long. Holy fuck, it is long. Good luck with that. Alright, anyway. Whoo! Show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 232 of the Shattered Soulstone. Greed forgot to name the damn show. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone 2019. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, MP3 player, or real man phone. And I just thought of a good name, bro. So the name of the show is now gonna be Blizzcon Predictions. I don't know. Sorry, guys. We don't have a bumper for the intro. We just do it on the fly. Today is October the 11th, 2019, and I am your main man, Deadgreed. With me, I brought like my second favorite person today. Like, oh shit, I brought Shazam.
What's going on?
I'm messing all the stuff up today, bro. Woo! It's Friday. It's, I don't know. How's your week, man?
I told the people at work, I go, since I got to do the podcast tonight, I should leave work and get completely hammered.
Man, come on! I almost spit my drink out, bro. Come on,
and I do the show drunk. But no, I didn't. I don't drink. It's been years since I've had a drop of alcohol, so I'm gonna try to keep it that way.
There is a podcast called The Converted, and I was on one of the episodes. I don't remember the number, but woo, I was drunk as woo. You don't even want to know, bro. Like they were asking me a question in the middle of it, and I was like, I'm beeped up. And the host was like, all right then. I was like, oh no, drunk as shit, dude. You can tell because like I listened to it later and I was all like, you know, I was all like slurred my word. It was not good. Come on, man. We can't be perfect 90% of the time.
That's right.
What do you expect?
Carrying on from Sunday's show, I did. We just continued to play WoW Classic, and I got my hunter to level 20 yesterday. I got. I can't remember. I think my mage is like 11 still. My paladins, I think 12. My warlock's still level 6, and I made another hunter today to learn engineering. So I'll have every single profession on my entire account taken care of.
That's 54 levels.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna start working on leveling up a main, which whether it be my whatever hunter it is, it's probably gonna be my hunter I made today because I like his name better. Black Adam's all right. It's the bad guy in Shazam, but Victor Creed was my main hunter in retail. and he was my main hunter for many of years since Cataclysm, and surprisingly, on a completely full server, nobody wanted the name Victor Creed. Which I figured they they take like all the stupid names. Like I tried Shazam, that was taken. I tried Sue Storm on my mage because that was my shaman's name on retail. That was taken. Like all these comic book names were taken. Like I was down to like on my warlock, I was down to like fourth string Guardians of the Galaxy team members to find a name. So when I made my second hunter, I wasn't like, man, what am I gonna name him? But I was like, I'll try Victor Creed first, and thankfully it was not taken. And if you guys don't know who Victor Creed is, that is Wolverine's arch nemesis in the comic books, better known as Sabretooth. But yeah, if you can't tell, I don't have a Shazam tattoo, but I do have a Wolverine tattoo on my forearm. I've been a hardcore Wolverine fan since the '80s, since I was in about sixth grade. Whenever a kid brought a Wolverine comic to school, and then he was pretty awesome in the animated series when I was a kid too. But yeah, I it seems like a pretty big consensus that like not many people are playing Diablo 3 this season, and I don't understand. I don't know if it's just the seasonal theme or if it's just everybody's burnout or everybody's just hoping that BlizzCon that Diablo 4 comes out. I don't know. But like I looked before this show started, Riker's not streaming tonight. He's streaming, but he's not streaming Diablo 3. Bloodshed's not streaming Diablo 3 right now. Um so yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know I don't know what the deal is. Like our Discord, like there's few less people there playing Diablo 3, I noticed. Todd hasn't been playing nearly as much this week as he usually does. Um but yeah, maybe it's just part of the season that everybody's taking a break. I don't know. But
I mean, it's right before BlizzCon. You know,
yeah.
everybody's gonna get back into it when BlizzCon comes around.
Yeah. When I shave my beard off. But yeah, that's basically my week in gaming. Other than if you guys want a really expensive mouse and you want one completely wireless, the Asus Sparta is a pretty dang good mouse I had for like the past 2 weeks now. Last weekend I used it all weekend without charging it. It didn't die at all. So I game, I don't know. I consider myself a fairly hardcore gamer at about 35 hours a weekend, and 35 hours without killing a battery on a mouse, I think is pretty good.
That ain't bad.
And it
Not
feels,
bad at all.
to me, it feels like a wired mouse. There's no like input lag, no nothing like that. So can't complain.
Nice, bro.
Other than that, that's basically my week in gaming.
Man, I grabbed a night elf, and I made a night elf hunter, and I'm like 16 now, and I was on that wild thing called the internet. And I found out that I totally had the wrong pet, so I dropped my pet and had to do like this series of like training pets because I had to get like one pet to get an ability and then get another pet and then get a third pet and then get a fourth pet. I'm on my fourth pet and got them all trained up. I don't know, I must have spent 2 hours doing that, getting all the abilities going. But it's a big difference. It's a huge difference in the way that the game plays for my hunter. Because before, like, I just had a random pet, and like I would send him in, and I'd let him beat on the enemy for a second or so or whatever, and then I'd shoot an arrow, and almost immediately after I shot an arrow, he'd lose aggro, and I'd have to like backpedal and like try to concuss him shot, and then like try to like weave shots in while I'm running backwards, and my cat's like running towards the enemy, beating on him, and I'm like, But now, I send my pet in, I shoot an arrow, boom, he's locked. He's locked down. He's got the thing on. He's tanking the enemy for me. I do not pull aggro off of him now, and yeah, it's real nice. I just kill the enemy and then go, skin it up and move on. And I've even gotten to where I can shoot an arrow first. Like if there's two enemies, I shoot an arrow and pull one enemy away from the other one, and then I send my cat in, and he'll take aggro away from me. Like I'm not like dumping all my arrows. I'm not like I don't got high threat, but like that would never happen the I'd train the and I'm running with a cat right now, with a lot of extra abilities. So I can just shoot an arrow and then send him in, and he'll grab aggro from me, which is cool because that's the way I like to play. And yeah, I've even gotten to where I'll get the enemy I'm currently DPSing. I'll get him down to like maybe 5% or something, and I'll send my pet away from the target to go tank something else, and I'll go ahead and finish killing the first target and then switch targets to the second target, or loot and skin my kill and then switch to the second target, whichever. But yeah, it's running much better. I'm just I'm in an area I don't like very much because I've run a ton of night elves, and I'm like in Dark Shore. And oh my god, I've been to that zone so many times. So it's kind of like a little, I've done it so many times. I mean, even though I haven't done it in, forever, but I've played it so many times. It's kind of like it's a little slow.
Yeah,
that zone. I'm kind of like because I actually thought about just leaving and going to Ironforge and like go to Loch Madon, because we were over there, and I was having a good time over there. It didn't seem slow over there at all. You know what I mean? Because like the progression of the quest was really nice over there. But I know if I just stick to this, I'm gonna go one zone south, which is what's the zone underneath Darkshore, brother? Do you remember?
it's what the one connected to Booty Bay.
No.
Right?
No.
No, that's Stranglethorn, right?
Yeah, that's the other
Yeah,
con.
I can't remember.
Shit. Give me just a. God, I hate when I do this. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna jump on. This break brought to you by Greed Can't Remember Shit. There was a time that I knew a lot of information about World of Warcraft. Ashenville.
I don't know too much about Night Elves because I haven't ran very many of them.
You should level one. Like, I know you're into like running hunters right now or whatever you want to do, but you should run a night elf because the night elf zone is I like it a lot. It's I think there's a little more running than what was involved in the dwarf, so maybe the dwarfs are a little faster at leveling, but the leveling experience over there is really nice, and then you end up leaving like the major city Darnassus and going to Darkshore, and it's a real long zone, so there's like a lot of running back and forth. There's like a whole section up north and then a whole section down south that you have to complete. Once you get into Ashenville, Then you go to like Stone Talon Mountains, and then after that you go to like Desolus. And from Desolus you can go to like Farless, or you can go to like, you know, the other continent. But you could probably even go Desolus and then maybe like the Barrens, because there's a quest over there. It's just a horde place. Thousand Needles, maybe. You know that place.
Yeah.
And then by that time, you know, you jump over there on the other continent, do a few, and then you come back and do Unguro Crater, and then, you know, whatever, or maybe Tyrannus. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. I just couldn't think of Ashenville. Oh.
On Goro Crater, I remember the big Tyrannosaurus Rex that walks around there.
Yeah.
Till they got rid of him in Cataclysm.
Yeah, he's no longer available. But yeah, it's anyway. I need to jump back on my notes.
I hated Dark Shore after Cataclysm. They completely screwed that. I hate that zone after that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Try not. If you're gonna make another character, man, try Night Elf, because it's you know, like you do the dwarf zone, you do the dwarf zone, you do the dwarf zone. It gets a little old, you know what I mean? Like, so just try switching up with a different character, man.
I got 2 dwarfs and 3 humans, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're all almost in the. I mean, you're not in the same area, but like you did 3 times human, 2 times dwarf.
yeah.
Maybe switch it up and get a night elf, and you know, you end up in the same spot. It's just a different path. So, and the quests are pretty good over there. I've just done it so many times. Like, because I have never had a dwarf. Like the whole time I've ever played, and you know, I made that other dwarf hunter, and I had a great time leveling him up, because it was all like, you know, it was all fresh to me. You know what I mean? Anyway, something to think of. I did not play any Diablo at all this week, so that's a thing. I've been working and just playing WoW. Yeah, really, that's it. But yeah, I don't know. It's I'm really into the classic right this second. How long's that gonna last? I don't know. Probably when I have to pay another freaking 100 and whatever it is, 41,000 gold to go another month. I'm probably gonna be like, no, 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 no.
Could make another podcast called All Things Classic Azeroth.
Nah, that's not what I would call it, though. Not at all. I would probably. I could come up with a better name than that. Yeah, no. Nah, that's. But anyway, yeah. We got a contest going on. It's a pretty good one. I'll let Shazam explain what the contest is if he wants.
Yeah, if you send in an email to show@shattersoulstone.com and tell us why you want a BlizzCon virtual ticket, we might give you one. We have 2 to give away. We have until the 19th, which is, I think it's 1 week away, right? Yeah, it is 1 week and 1 day away from us doing the show currently. And yeah, I'd like to have a lot more people entered into this contest than what there currently is. Is what it is. Yeah. Let us email show@shatteredsoulstone.com. Tell us why you want a BlizzCon virtual ticket. You might get a free one. No cost involved whatsoever. Thanks to the great folks at Blizzard Entertainment.
Yeah. Shout out to Brandy, by the way.
Brandy Camel. She's the one that gave them to us. So, yeah, that's a good PR for Blizzard Entertainment this week.
Well, hey guys, we've gotten some emails already. We read King Tut's email last week.
Yeah.
And we got 2 other entries. So we got an email from Ritzy, and Ritzy says, "Hi guys, Ritzy here. I think I should win the virtual ticket for BlizzCon because I have never been nor have had a virtual ticket yet, and I was to see what I have been missing out on. Okay, I also think it may be the kick in the pants to get my wife back into gaming with me. Good luck, bro. Which will mean more playtime for me. In captions, I hope. Yeah, bro. Like you totally ghost us. I don't know what the. Anyway, he goes on to say, "Hope you guys are doing awesome, and very glad to hear Shazam back on the show. Good things are glad things are better, bud. Like, I don't know. I can't read shit. I don't know why y'all are having me. Anyway, he says, hope to see you both in games soon. Have a great week. So, yeah, you know what, man? I hope the first time you ever get a virtual ticket, it'll be right here from the Shattered Soulstone. And I appreciate your email, Ritzy. Sorry I butchered it, brother. So, yeah. Totally cool. We got another email, and I'll let Shazam reveal that, and he can read it because this is a long one.
Yeah, it's from Steven Sensei, which Greed, you're the one that picked the read Ritzy's, so I don't want to hear it. You can't read. It's you guys' southern your southern writing that tied you up, which I still don't understand that.
Look, I figured I couldn't go wrong with Ritzy. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like we're both in the same we're in the same reading level, right? Like I thought, hey, how can Greed go wrong with the Ritzy? I don't know. Anyway, congratulations, Ritzy. You entered into the contest.
So Steven wrote us and he said, "Why I want a virtual ticket. I am a new player to Diablo, so new in fact that I bought the game just after the season started and paid full price. Well, that sucks because it's always on sale. Then it went on sale a week or two later. Yeah, that's what it said." I started listening to your podcast, and I've gone back and listened to all of Jen's Lore Corner episodes. I even went out and bought the Book of Cain to read more.
Hey, I thought he wrote that he had went back and listened to all our episodes. I was gonna be like, sorry about that, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I've also played a lot of D3. I've completed everything with the exception of one conquest to finish off the Guardian level, which this season the conquests are pretty easy, so I'm sure you'll be able to complete that at some point. I've gotten my Cosmic Wings. Wow. Really?
Yeah. Hey, I hate this dude
really?
already. Yeah, that's what I said. Really? I hate this guy already. You are not entered into the virtual ticket, sir.
Hamburger and Spectrum Transmog. Still searching for the rainbow portrait frame. And of course, the gear to push higher rifts. So back on to the question at hand. I want the ticket because I've invested into the Diablo 3 universe at full price, bought extra swag, become a subscriber to you and Jen, and I would love to be able to join in on the excitement to see hopeful announcement about Diablo 4 and whatever else Blizzard has in store for us. Even if I don't win, thanks so much for the podcast and the content. While you guys may not hear it often, thank you for the hard work. And all the best, Steven.
Wow. Cosmic Wings already, huh?
Yeah.
Bought the game yesterday, got Cosmic Wings today, huh? Is that how it works? They just give that away, like you just gotta buy like a set or something?
I've bought 3 copies of this game, and I haven't gotten Cosmic Wings yet. I demand my Cosmic Wings.
What the hell is my Cosmic Wings? We need to get a hold of Brandy. This is some... Hey, congratulations on the wings, brother. They're awesome.
I take that back. I bought 4 copies of this game.
In case you don't know, Steven, the Cosmic Wings are actually rare.
Yeah. Leviathan, a whole bunch of people don't have them. Riker. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. No, that's cool. You got the wings. That's cool. I'm not salty or anything.
I appreciate all the kind words you said. You'll probably get that conquest done at some point. It's like I said, all the conquests are easy this season.
Yeah, I need to quit joking around a little bit. I am joking about the like I hate the guy. Like, yeah, damn it, what the hell? Jesus. You have no idea how many times I've ran that rainbow.
Currently, everybody has a little over a 50% chance to win so far.
Yeah. 33.33%.
Well, no, that's if we're giving 1 away. We're giving 2 away.
Bro, why you...
So it's higher than that. Wouldn't it be 66%?
No, it would not. No, it'd be like because one person's definitely gonna get it, and then it'll be 50. So yeah, it's a like 58.9 something, whatever the hell it comes out to be. More people enter, so I don't have to do stupid math, please. I know I seen in Discord, some people were saying I tried to email the show and gotten a spam filtered. What gives? I don't know. Did you put the right freaking community?
I was right. It's a 66% chance. Greed.
Okay. On the fly? I mean, really? I did it in my head, bro.
Well, it's 33% for 1 for 3 people, so double it.
It don't work that way, bro. It don't work that way.
Okay.
Because if you're giving away 2 things between 3 people, it ain't 66%.
Go 2 divided by 3 then, Greed. Just tell me what your answer is.
Yeah, but 2... Look, you're going to get... There's chances to win, all right? Anyway, let's get into what we're doing here. What are your predictions for BlizzCon, sir?
My predictions for BlizzCon, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I said it on the show before or not. My predictions for BlizzCon, I might even said it on Scythe and Shield, I don't know. I predict that Diablo 4 will be announced. We talking about Diablo, or are we talking about Blizzard as a whole? First off,
The convention, BlizzCon.
um, I know Diablo 4 will be announced. I know an expansion or something for World of Warcraft is 100% going to be announced. Um, I'm going to assume that the Diablo 3 stuff for like the class sets and stuff might be put there. Not 100% sure. With the news we heard from Dread Scythe, and I don't want to talk about it on the show because we don't have concrete evidence of it. But yeah, and we didn't hear any news from it this week, so yeah, we might hear about class sets for the new ones that are coming out for Diablo 3. Don't know about a Diablo 2 remake at this point. I honestly think Classic Games has too much on their plate right now to even entertain a Diablo 2 remaster.
If they had Warcraft 3 Reforged out, that would free up a section of developers to work on something like that, but it's still not out. So,
I don't even know. Like at this point, I don't even know if Warcraft 3 is going to be out by the end of the year. I know somebody else said that they might just push it back and put the Frozen Throne or whatever, as part of it, and just, push it back a year and work on it and be done with it. But I don't know.
The problem with that is they've already sold. What do you call that? Pre-orders.
Yeah, I bought one. Yeah. I predict that Diablo Immortal will be available with, like, Diablo 4 is going to get announced, and then Diablo Immortal is going to be able to be downloaded on your iPhone or whatever phone you guys don't use if you ain't a man, and you're going to be able to play it as soon as BlizzCon, the first couple hours of BlizzCon. That's my prediction, because I don't think that Blizzard's going to hold that game out too much. And my take on it is, if they got so much bad press right now, what's Diablo Immortal at this point? You know what I mean? We're having a bad week. Yeah. But yeah, I don't understand like what's going to happen with World of Warcraft, because I'm being told by other, YouTubers and podcasters and stuff. Last year, the WoW developers told these people, if you were going to come to any BlizzCon whatsoever, you better come to the 2019 BlizzCon, because we're going to announce something that's going to be so big that you're going to want to be here for it. That seems like bigger news than an expansion. Does that not sound like a bit bigger news than an expansion to you? Because 2 years ago we told you about an expansion. We didn't tell you if you were gonna miss one BlizzCon, I wouldn't miss next year's. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I don't know like what else they have in store for World of Warcraft. Is there going to be an Overwatch 2? I don't know. Like, I don't know like how far in the development that game is, or I don't pay attention to Overwatch. I'm more of a Diablo and WoW person. Other people are WoW and Overwatch. It is what it is. I don't play Overwatch to know or care about it. Not a first person shooter person. But other than that, I think that's about it. I don't see them dropping any new IPs or anything like that this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
we'd have heard rumblings of that before this BlizzCon if they were going to drop a new IP.
I don't know, because you didn't hear anything about Overwatch, bro. It was a like, I remember I was watching it on the virtual ticket, and I was like, I'm like you, I'm not a first person shooter. Look, I spent 3.5 years in the desert doing it for real. I really don't want to play a game like that. I have no interest in it at all. Like, I literally have nothing for that. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know if they're going to do it too. I heard maybe possible, right? But I think they did a whole line of comic books, but then didn't release it. So maybe they're going to do the comic book. Maybe they'll have that, like some news about it. Maybe like, hey, maybe next year put out the comic book for Diablo, right? Because that was a big deal, and then they canceled it, or I don't know, they didn't put it out. I think we'll get news about Warforged, Warcraft 3, right? Definitely. I think you're right about the Immortal. It's got it, because I mean, Jesus Christ, whatever it is, NetEase or whatever the hell they're called, that was months ago. They were saying that they were done with the game. So like, I don't know why we don't have it already. It's the only reason why I could see is because they're waiting for BlizzCon. I do gotta say that if they freaking announce Immortal, they gotta do it at the end. And I don't mean the end of the con. I mean the end of the announcement, like the Diablo block announcements, like, because it's got to be the Oprah of Diablo for this year, because they took it to the face so hard last year, and it's been like no announcements the year before that, and the year before that they had like some developers come talk about like some stuff, but it wasn't really big. And then I think the year before that is when they announced that the Necromancer.
Yeah.
So it's been so long since we had an announcement. It's been so long since we had something. And it really feels like we're really going to get something good this year, especially since Brandy put that video out saying that they were going to tell us all about all the Diablo projects. They had multiple Diablo projects going on. And she said that they were going to tell us all about it this year. And she was so excited she couldn't wait. And they hadn't said nothing. Like, it's October. Fix to be November, like, and they ain't said nothing. Like, what? Hey, you can't come in January and be all like, we're gonna tell you everything that we're doing, and yeah, what the hell? So I think we're gonna get it at the BlizzCon. There was a big rumor about the Diablo Netflix, which I'm super excited about because I like lore. And it just, like, man, Netflix don't miss, bro. Like, what do they miss on? You know what I mean? Like, they do great stuff.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's always pretty good. So maybe we'll get something about that. In case you didn't notice, the virtual ticket is still $50. So, and last year it was $50. They raised it up, the price, because they were giving us a demo. Last year we got the World of Warcraft demo. So what kind of demo are we going to get this year? Or what are we getting? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think we knew we were getting a demo last year. Did we know?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Maybe we did know. But they didn't lower the price down. And they were like, hey, yeah, it's $10 more, but, we're going to give you more experience for your $10. Like, when you come to BlizzCon, you get to play these games. You're at the floor. You get to, so you can play the demo at home. Why the $10 this year? I mean,
because they found out last year they can get it out of people.
okay, but I understand that. But I mean, come on, man. There's got to be something going on. And they didn't announce nothing. They didn't say no. They didn't say yes. So, maybe they have some kind of something up their sleeve, and maybe we'll get a demo. But man, I don't know what could be the demo. Like Warforged.
Diablo 4, buddy.
Ah, they're not gonna give us a playable demo for Diablo 4. Come on, man, that can't happen. There's no way. There ain't no way they're doing that. I mean, I'll do a backflip, but I'll be excited for it. But I don't know what they're gonna give us. I mean, probably nothing. Just a big thanks for giving me 10 extra bucks. I mean, probably not even that. I mean, Method could at least invite us over for a barbecue or something, right? Give them the 10 extra bucks.
Yeah.
Something. But yeah, I just uh-oh.
I don't know why my camera wasn't on ever. You didn't say a word.
No, I figured maybe you were having a bad beard day or something. I thought maybe you couldn't find your hat. I don't know. Maybe I thought maybe you didn't want nobody seeing you drinking that Horde freaking Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Damn traitor. Anyway, yeah, so that's I mean, we're pretty sure they're gonna do an announcement for World of Warcraft. I haven't heard anything because I'm not really that involved in the World of Warcraft community, so I haven't heard anything like you've heard. And if they're saying it's big, I have no idea what that could be.
I don't know either.
WoW 2?
I doubt they would release a WoW 2.
Yeah, that's what I think. I just like, why would you? Because WoW's so. WoW's this monster, so why would you? Why would you do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's do you have any idea about Heroes of the Storm? I know they canceled the oh, that's something I wanted to talk about. They canceled the Heroes of the Storm.
Esports.
Thank you. Jesus Christ, my brain not working. Sorry, guys. I'm more stupid than normal right now, so hold on. I know we haven't gotten the map, right? They haven't released that yet.
Not yet.
So there's this huge area at the convention that normally would be the stadium for the Heroes of the Storm tournament, right? So what are they going to do with that? That's going to be a big area to fill. That's something I wanted to talk about.
Well, if they have the Riot Squad there, then you know the Diablo 4 is not going to be announced. Because they're already preparing for a mutiny.
Well, yeah, well. I'm just saying they have more area this year than normal because they eliminated and I haven't heard anybody talk about that at all. I don't think anybody's thinking about it because you're real used to BlizzCon. You got the everybody plays cards tournament, the Hearthstone, right?
Yeah.
You got the WoW Arena, but they don't do the WoW Arena no more, huh? Or do they still do it? Do they still do it?
Yeah.
Okay, they got WoW Arena, they got the Overwatch, they got the Heroes of the Storm, which they're not doing anymore, and then they got the is that everything?
Mythic Dungeons.
StarCraft. The StarCraft thing, that's always big, right?
Well, don't they have Mythic Dungeons and
they usually do a Mythic Dungeon race, but I don't think that doesn't take a big floor space.
Oh yeah.
But the StarCraft thing is huge. It's like a dang. That's a juggernaut. I wonder what they're doing with StarCraft too.
What if a teenager's going to win this year like he did last year?
Ah, you know.
That dude annihilated people last year.
I haven't heard anything about who's closing, like what band.
Yeah, we didn't hear the band yet either.
We don't know what band. Um, I don't know. They had Metallica, still my favorite. You have anybody you'd love to see at BlizzCon other than Metallica?
If they could get Five Finger Death Punch, oh, God, I would love to be at that BlizzCon. Like, that'd be
Yeah, I
awesome.
am a Avenged Sevenfold, but they kind of hit and miss for me. I do love a lot of their songs, but they got a lot of songs I'm like, well, you're tripping on that. Especially, what's the song where the dude asks his girl to marry him, and she says no, and then he murders her and eats her body.
I don't know.
Anyway, they're hit and miss for me, bro. Like I don't, like I do love a lot of their music, but some of their music I'm kind of like, yeah.
I think I think Shinedown would be really good because they don't swear, so that'd be like perfect for everybody. And they got a lot of good music.
Yeah. You would probably like Nickelback.
Nah, I'm not that big of a Nickelback fan.
Yeah, me either, bro. They got like, uh, I don't know. Other than, you know what was weird about the Metallica thing? If you remember, like Mike Warhine's band was playing in front of Metallica, and everybody was just like, "Get off the stage, get off!" And they just kept playing more and more songs. Like you thought they would play like, I was cool for like the first 2 songs, 3 songs, right? And then they started that 4th song, and I was kind of like, I thought they were gonna have Metallica, and then I was like, all right, 4 songs like to warming the crowd up, right? And then you could tell the crowd was starting to get a little. And then they started that 5th song, and when people started booing and throwing shit, they were like, "Get off the stage!" And they're like on the side. And this is like people that people love. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, these are like developers that like people love in the company, and they're like Metallica, and they're like, "Get off the stage, get off the stage." So like Hatfield's in the back, like, what the hell did we get ourselves into? Because, like, they're going crazy. And, so Hatfield's got to be on the side of he's the guitar and singer.
Yeah.
I don't know. But, yeah, Hatfield's got to be in the back, like, looking out going, God dang, that's like, people love these people. Like, it's like, it had to be like this weird thing. The Linkin Park was okay. Not as I really thought it was not as good as the Metallica. The Metallica was by far, I think, the best one they've ever had. The Metallica was just sick. I was gonna say Guns N' Roses, maybe AC/DC, but maybe they're a little they're a little past. I don't know. I don't even know who I'd want to see. Maybe some Black Label. I don't like Black Label.
I thought they would be at like a BlizzCon though. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. The thing about Black Label, man, is he plays so many covers. And I'm like, come on, man, you're such a talented artist. Why are you playing? I mean, I get it. I know that he loves the songs that he plays. Like, the song remains the same. Like, he plays that. And I get it. I know you love it, but man, you gotta come with your own catalog, man. Especially you've got like 9 CDs out, dude. Come on, bring your own stuff. Like, anyway, I don't know. So the band, right? They still haven't done that. They haven't released a floor plan. I have no idea what's coming for World of Warcraft. I had a weird thought the other day, like, since WoW Classic is such a huge smash and it's like really picked their stock price up, I wonder if they'll do like a WoW Burning Crusades and a WoW Lich King and a WoW, like a, Burning Crusade Classic and a, you know what I mean? I wonder if they'll open it up, like all the parts of the game up. I wonder if they'll do that. Like,
Uh,
hey, you remember when we were playing Burning Crusade? You know what I mean? Excuse me.
if they took it all the way up to Wrath of the Lich King and they stopped there, I wouldn't have I would be a part of it all. But I don't want to play anything past that.
I mean, it would be different servers.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be able to bring one character from Classic into Burning Crusade. You'd have to have another character, and you wouldn't be able to bring a character from Burning Crusades up to Lich King. So they could literally just do every expansion, and you could just go play the ones you want. Like, if you just wanted to play Lich King, you could just go do. Like, if you loved Warlords of Draenor, you could just go do Warlords of Draenor, for example.
Nobody loved that.
Yeah, that's why I chose that one. If you just love those garrison missions, if you're just like, dang, I wish those garrison missions were back. I don't know. I just because it's such a success, right? Like, wow, Classic is a mega bomb, and it's been around for 2 months so far. So we got to see how it does in the future. I don't even know how long I'm gonna play. I mean, we'll see how much I'm missing it when they ask for another $15 or 147,584 gold or whatever the price is.
I paid attention up until they quit asking us what server we wanted to pick. And it seemed like every day, like every server was either full or high population.
Yeah, it was.
And between 4 and 5 were medium population, but there was no low population, no nothing. So, but now since they split it and it either says layered or nothing, you don't know you don't know like the population of the servers.
And they split the U.S. into 2 sections.
Yeah.
So that really should tell you something. They had a lot of people are playing, and it's really popular. And you got to think like as a company, right? Like you're looking at the bottom line, and it's keeping subs going. So, I mean, I'm not saying that they'll do it all at once, but maybe in a year they do like, hey, you can also play Burning Crusades, or you know what I mean? Like maybe they keep it going that way. Like, oh look, now you can play Classic Burning Crusade, or you can play Lich King. Like that kind of thing. Maybe they'll talk about that. I don't know what would be more of a bomb than, hey, you can play Classic. As far as the Warcraft goes,
I don't know.
I'm interested in that now that you said that. Let's see, Diablo, of course, Diablo 4. Maybe we'll get to see what that's about. I don't know what's going on with the cards. Maybe I should ask Manlo. He likes the card game, the Hearthstone. I don't know what's going on with that at all.
I was told, and I don't pay attention to Hearthstone because I don't play them games. But there came a certain point in Hearthstone where they added more and more expansions per year. So it required people to buy more and more packs. And their population just started going, pew. So I don't know, I'm sure they're going to talk about an expansion coming out and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really pay attention to Hearthstone that much.
Yeah, I don't either. Not really. About BlizzCon's really the only time I even know anything's going on. Sometimes they put a thing on the launcher and I see it. And I'm like, oh, they got another expansion going on. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in that. So, whatever it is, I hope it's good because I gave them another $50. So maybe I should have waited to buy it. It could have been #Greed wins. Could have got a free ticket. It's okay. I find that it's very strange that they didn't tell us what our in-game goodie is for Diablo. All the other games know what their stuff is. Which to me only points to more D4 signs. Like, right? Because, like, if they're not announcing what the in-game goodie is, because that's what they're like. That's like an incentive to sell the thing, right? It's like watching a late night infomercial. You know, buy the new Genji knife. It cuts through cans. It cuts through tomatoes. It cuts through your hand. That's what those are, like those in-game goodies. Like, you know, buy the WoW virtual ticket and you get a crab mount in WoW, and you get a demon thing and this. You get portraits. You get a go fast in StarCraft, whatever it is. You know, so for them just to be like, items to be announced later, buy now. It's like, I found that weird. Like, why would they? And they've never done that before. So it's got to be something to do with something that's not announced yet. So
well, they're doing the same thing for again WoW too. Again, I hate bringing this back up, but there's been data mining of the PTR, and Blizzard encrypted this so people like wouldn't know about it if they did data mine it, but people still figured it out. That I don't know if you know what allied races are in World of Warcraft, the retail version.
No, I don't. But
like, if you're a dwarf and you can go and get like do certain quests and unlock Dark Iron Dwarf, stuff like that, so you can level up a Dark Iron Dwarf instead of a regular dwarf. Well, them characters can't become Death Knights, right? But there's encrypted stuff in the PTR where allied races, at some point in time, are going to be able to become Death Knights. But something has to happen in the game for that to happen. Like the Lich King has, all kinds of weird stuff has to happen. But they haven't unlocked that in the PTR yet because they're saying that they're going to, probably going to be announcing that kind of stuff at BlizzCon. And then, Wowhead or whatever already data mined it anyway.
Sure.
But
a long time ago, I was on a different podcast called Your Well Money Gold. I was a big auction house guy, and we put a lot of information together about like what would make the auction house better. And they were talking about like doing it, and it was years ago. I mean, it was years ago. And I got home the other day, and there was a video in Hazacostas. And I don't know if did you watch that video?
Yep, 18 minutes of it. Yep.
Yeah. And he was talking about new improvements to the auction house. I don't even play retail anymore, but that made me excited because it was like all the stuff that I was looking forward to in the game. So we know that's going on. That's coming soon in the next patch.
It's in the PTR right now, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the PTR now. I don't know. I'm really excited about that, which is a dumb thing because I don't even play WoW. Like, I don't know. Like, wow, they finally did the auction house stuff. Totally cool. So, that's a thing. Anyway. Hey guys, we got friends. That friend's name is Jen. So check out Jen's Lore Corner. She has an awesome podcast. It's called Jen's Lore Corner, and so you can go to bookofjen.net and check that out. She's got like blog posts, pictures, all kinds of good stuff over there. She's got lots of episodes all about the lore. If you want to learn more about characters, or if you want to know more about the story of Diablo, that's a great place. It's a good resource to find out different things. On a lore note, I've noticed that Bloodshed is doing more lore stuff, like with his podcast. So just a community shout out to Bloodshed. He does some pretty good lore, and I've been listening to his podcast. He does a really good job with some of that stuff. Pretty good, pretty good at it, and he also has other good information. And it's a, I don't know if you guys know, what the heck is his podcast called, sir? Dang.
I don't know how to listen to it.
1 second, I do. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. This, man, I'm totally not prepared. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Ah, there it is. The Blood Heart Podcast. You can get it on iTunes if you have a real man phone. But if you search Diablo, it doesn't come up. I guess he just doesn't have, I don't know how these algorithms, whatever the hell that word is, works. Look, bro. I don't know how these little, I'm not an engineer, so, although I play one, and wow, which is weird. Anyway, I don't know how it all works. He doesn't have enough reviews or something like that, so it doesn't pop up like when you type in the Diablo. So you just got to search it, Blood Heart Radio, or whatever the hell I said it was. Jesus. Such a bad advertisement. Blood Heart. The Blood Heart Podcast. Sorry. I'm sorry, Bloodshed. My mind is like Play-Doh right now. I don't know what the hell I'm. Anyway, shout out to Bloodshed. It is a pretty good podcast. It does like these solo podcasts, which is cool. He has pretty good content. Y'all can check that out. I'm sure he'll be talking about BlizzCon soon-ish. But anyway, y'all guys can check out Discord. We got a Discord. We got a Patreon if y'all want to support the show. I usually go into a long thing about Patreon, but honestly, just throw us some cash if you want. It's Patreon/Soulstone. Patreon.com/Soulstone. Sorry, Patreon.com/Soulstone. I knew I was gonna screw that up. But we had emails. We read them. There is no Blue Notes because of BlizzCon, obviously. One thing I was going to talk about was the Brandy patch notes. You know anything about it?
What?
Apparently Brandy was on a stream or something, or in a stream or stream.
Bloodsheds.
And she said she was currently working on the new patch notes.
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought, what? So that should be out soon? Like, before BlizzCon soon?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get a PTR before BlizzCon, which is kind of like, dang, okay. I don't know. That was, like, to me, it don't make no sense. Like, why wouldn't you do it after BlizzCon? But I don't know. They're gonna push the PTR probably before BlizzCon, so that'd be something we can talk about.
Because they got so much good news that they can't have everything that they're currently working on be on BlizzCon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, everything is pointing to D4. I don't know.
That's why 8.3's out on the PTR right now, because they don't have enough time at BlizzCon to talk about it. So
yeah,
it's on the PTR now.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Is this like crazy that they're putting their patches before the con? Like, wow, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have anything else? Blue Notes, email, blah blah blah. Anything else for the show?
Nope.
Okay, let's see. I did not have anything else. You want to do other media, or you want to skip it?
Do you want to do other media?
I have something to yak about. Yeah, I can do one.
Yeah, I found this app this week that I haven't used in a long time because I've been on Hulu. It's called Netflix.
Uh-oh.
And I turned it on for the first time in like a month. And I was scrolling through like the added or the popular stuff. I can't remember what I was scrolling through, and I seen that Good Luck Chuck was back on there, which I like that movie. Jessica Alba and Dane Cook. I think that movie's pretty funny. Um,
Yeah.
so I watched it the other day, and I like Zach Galifianakis. I like him. I like his stand up that he did for Netflix. I liked him in all like most of his movies, like the Hangover series and what's that movie that I just talked about like a month or two ago with like the trailer park people. I can't think of what it's called. They go and rob that
Oh
Masterminds. That's what it is.
God, that was such a good movie.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was so bad, it was good.
So he
If y'all haven't seen that, literally, yeah, it's a must see. It's so bad, it's good.
he has a new movie out now. It's called
Oh my God.
Between Two Ferns, the movie. God, it's like the amount of stuff that basically goes through most of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe and like all the main actors and actresses. He just like cuts them all down and like it is hilarious. Like he talks to Paul Rudd and he goes, "Did you look at your manager and say, you really want me to how do you want me to play a fucking ant, and it's like, really?" He asks the girl that played Captain Marvel. He goes, you won an Emmy for Best Actress. How about you try and win a better award like one for Best Actor? it's like it's like it's like, wow, he's cutting deep.
Mm.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Like it tries to be serious, but like if you watch like the end of the movie, like when they're rolling the credits, like you see like them actually like filming the interviews, and like all the interviews that are like serious and stuff, that they're just trying to be um as serious as they possibly can, but they laugh like 20 times. It takes like 20 takes for them to make that one interview, but it's still a hilarious movie. Like, I enjoyed it.
Nice. I do need to watch it.
Um, that's that's basically about it. Other than I watched South Park the beginning of the week, and then like I said, it turned on Netflix for the first time in a while, and then that's what I did the rest of the week.
I was on that amazing app you found this week called Netflix, and I'm into the Breaking Bad, and then I got into the Better Call Saul, and man, they put a damn Breaking Bad movie out,
Did they?
and oh yeah, Netflix only. Dang boy, they don't miss, bro. They don't miss. It's good. Damn, it's good. It's basically what happens after Walter. Spoiler alert. Never mind. um, it's basically what happens after Breaking Bad. It's it's they keep doing these flashbacks of like before even like some flashbacks are like before into where the Breaking Bad was, and some flashbacks are before when Better Call Saul was, and some flashbacks are before that. So you kind of like in your head, you gotta kind of like piece the timeline together. But it's a smart movie. I had a few issues with it. But if I start talking about that, it's gonna screw the movie up for people. But I enjoyed it. I like those characters, so to get to see more of of uh, of those characters and the craziness that ensues from all the plot. Um, Blow is on Netflix right now, and dang, do I like Blow. And no, I don't like cocaine. I like the movie Blow. Actually, I don't even know if I like cocaine, so I guess that's not a true statement because I've never done cocaine. Anyway, Blow. Wow. I like it so much that I think Johnny Depp did a great um, job, despite the fact that I don't like Johnny Depp. And I don't like Johnny Depp because of the movies he plays in. I don't like Johnny Depp because, like, you're on the 405, you're headed to work, you look over, there's an M512 Ferrari with a pirate, and you're thinking, oh, Johnny Depp's making a new uh, Pirates of the Caribbean movie. No, he's just going to the dentist. Or he's just going to Starbucks. Because he just, like, rides around in his Pirates of the Caribbean, Pirates of the Caribbean, whatever stupid movie, the Pirates movie. He dresses up like that all the time. And he just runs around Hollywood in his stupid Ferrari. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You're not a pirate.
Did he gain weight again, or is he still like 90 pounds?
I don't even know, bro. I don't really like him because of that. I like some of his movies. I mean, he's been in some of my favorite movies. Blow, for example, one of my favorite movies. Jesus Christ. He's done great things. I don't like Pirates of the Caribbean, but, you ain't got to like everything that every single person does. But you ain't got to dress up like a damn pirate and drive your Ferrari around either. What the hell?
Thankfully, I didn't watch any of the movies.
No, I didn't. I haven't, and I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know. I like him as an actor, but man, you take it too far, bro. Like, that's too much. You need to quit that. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, yeah, it's like, what the hell? So yeah, Blow's on there. Jesus, like it's just it's such a well done movie. It's one of my favorites. I really like it. I know it's about drugs and blah blah blah, and I just talked about Breaking Bad, and now I'm talking about Blow. But really, there's some of my favorite quotes that's on there. Pee Wee Herman's in that, in case you don't know. And he's just like, Jesus Christ, George, I haven't seen you in 2 years. And you show up on my porch with 110 pounds of blow? Like, great. Anyway, if y'all haven't seen that movie, it's quite good. I enjoy it. And, other than that, that's all the other media I got. If you wanna.
There's one show I forgot to talk about that I'm hyped for, and it's Hulu only. Castle Rock from freaking Stephen King and J.J. Abrams. Like, that's the town that Needful Things happened in. That's the town that a lot of stuff from Stephen King happened
Christine.
in. No, Christine happened in PA.
Whatever. I mean, why don't just make your stuff up? You ain't got to throw in, like, real facts.
Christine happened around here, right? Like here.
Bro, I'm just making stuff up, man. You ain't got to, like, cut me down. But, I mean, come on, man. Back me up. You're my co-host, bro. Like, god dang, bro.
But, yeah. I can't wait for that show to come out. Like, I want to... Hopefully it's good. Like, I want to be, like, hyped. Like, I want that show to be the best Stephen King show that ever happened.
The Dark Tower was pretty sweet.
Is it a show?
Not a movie, but whatever. It could be a show.
Probably
you ever read it?
No. Nope, never have yet.
Anyway. that always brings me to The Man in the High Castle, which we talked about it earlier this week, and I know you haven't seen it. It's the Amazon Prime. Dang.
I'm wondering if I should listen to the rest of Doctor Sleep and then hurry up and listen to it and then go watch the movie, or just go watch the movie and then read the book and see which one's better.
You know, years ago, my son wanted to go see that Maze Runner, and I wasn't about it at all. And my wife was like, "Take your son to see it," oh, you know. So I took him. He was like not old enough to go by himself type thing, you know what I mean? So I took him, and the whole time, bro, I'm sitting there like looking at the movie, and I was like trying to put it together. And you know, it's like real vague. You've seen it, right?
No.
Okay, it's real vague. There's this maze. Nobody knows what's going on. People die. It's all kids. It's like, anyway, it's like this. And I was just sitting there the whole movie, and I was just sitting there like, maybe they'll get to it, but they never do. And then later, I had to take him to part 2, which, if you know me, I'm not a part 2 type person, but okay, whatever, right? It's my son, so I took him to part 2. And again, I'm sitting there staring at the screen, staring at my son, staring at the screen, staring at my son, like, I don't get this shit at all. Like, they're doing the thing, they're trying to, I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Trying to figure it out, but it's just nothing. Like, it's just boom. Well, I had some credits, so I ended up reading the books, all of them. I even read the one that they wrote after it, the prequel. And I really, really liked the books. The books were phenomenal. So after I read the books, I watched the movies again. And I loved them the second time. So my advice to you is to read the dang book first, bro, and then go see it.
But you know what happened in The Shining? I watched the movie, I read the book. I know the differences between the movie and the book.
Yeah.
It's only chapter 2 of The Shining. You know?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like, I just think that, in my experience, read the book first, because then you'll have this connection going to the movie.
Yeah.
It's like World of Warcraft. Like, they had the movie, right? And I went, and my wife couldn't give a shit about that movie. But like, she don't know who Gul'dan is. She don't know who Thrall is. She don't know who, you know what I mean? She don't know who Anduin is. She don't know who nobody is. She don't know Goldshire, right? She don't know what a Murloc is. She don't know. So like, when they're jumping around from city to city to city to city, I've been in Stormwind, bro. I've been there. I've done that. I've been at that bridge where the Murloc was at. So like, I was in it. And we went to see the 3D version, which I don't know if you ever seen it.
3D version, though.
The very beginning of the movie, they open the portal, and Gul'dan, he takes his hand and he sucks all the souls out of the Draenei, and his robe lights up with all the glyphs. Mm-hmm. Oh, dang, bro. And them souls came out of the screen. I was like, dang, this is wow. My wife didn't give a shit about it, bro. My wife was just staring at me like, really? This is what we're watching? Like, she could follow the story, but it was like real jumpy around. You know how the movie is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my wife was just looking at me like, but she don't know who Medivh is. She don't know who Karazhan is. She don't, if you don't know any of that stuff, you're just sitting there at the movie going, what the hell? Like, this is. You're staring at the other people at the theater going, why do y'all like this? And I think that's why it wasn't this huge success that they thought it was going to be. Because you really needed to have the background. Just like the Maze Runner, it's the same thing. And it's the same thing with your Doctor Strange or whatever the hell.
Doctor Sleep?
Yeah, Sleep Strange. Same thing. Doctor Sleep. Okay, not the same thing, but whatever, bro. You know what I mean. But if you have the background, I think you'll enjoy it more. Is where I'm coming from on that. Anyway, I don't have anything else for the show. Do you, sir?
I do not know.
All right, I will wave goodbye to our glorious, glorious fans. I will tell our supporters who support us on Patreon, thank you very much. I will tell our listeners, man, I really appreciate y'all listening. I enjoy it. I love doing this show. I know Shazam also enjoys doing the show. I will say goodbye. I will let Shazam say goodbye and close the show, sir.
You have been listening to episode 232 of the Shattered Soulstone, your Diablo community podcast. Missed an episode? You can find the show's blog and listen to the show archives at www.shatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a Patreon today. Patreon.com/Soulstone. Come join us in-game or in-game community and clan, both named Shattered Soulstone, are open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team community-based experience. Find the Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook page, as well as the Shattered Soulstone website. The show is powered by you, the listener. Send your contributions, thoughts, questions, feedback, and entries into our contest to show@shatteredsoulstone.com. We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can tweet it. Yeah. Come join. We love Twitter. I'm going to start that all over again. Come join and tweet with us. You can find the show's Twitter at Shattered Stone, Deadgreed at Deadgreed1812, and me at Shazam081. You can find the show's Facebook page at facebook.com/Shattered Soulstone. We would like to extend a huge thank you to Medros of Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows from the Dawnforge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thanks for listening. Until next time, from all of us here at the Shattered Soulstone, over 231 episodes for your listening pleasure. Dawnforge.
Yeah.